Hello tribe, welcome back to my channel. So I'm coming on here to talk about something that I've been thinking about for a while, and that is a present moment. So things will be changing when it comes to my readings that I'm doing currently. I have been thinking about this for I think at least a year now, and I've been advising people, and a lot of people want to know what happens in the future, which is all fine, but the results that I've seen, the best results I've seen so far, is when someone comes to me and asks me, how do I act in this current situation, regardless of the future outcomes. And these readings are really close to my heart, so I'm going to be changing the way I'm doing my readings. And as all of you guys know, all your future endeavors depend on what you are doing or not doing currently. So why not us focus a little bit more on what to do in this moment? If there's a problem, if there's an emotion that you cannot deal with, if there is someone that is bothering you or you don't know how to approach a person, what should we do today? And that's something that I wanted to talk to you guys for a long time. I'm not going to edit this video. It's going to be very much like a chill video. That's something that I wanted to talk to you for a long time. That you know what? Life is actually very simple if we make it to be. And I had a couple of confirmations the past couple of weeks from clients where I kept seeing, I kept being told to talk about present moment instead of looking so far away into the future. And I was like, I gotta talk about this. I always say to people in readings, I'm being shown something for a reason, so let's get this message out of the way so we can continue with the reading. And what I've noticed for a lot of people, what was said about the present moment or the emotions and how to cope with them currently was actually the most beneficial and influential. There are a lot of people also who just want to talk, someone who just wants to be understood and listened to. And that's something that I keep noticing as well in my readings too, where I'm trying to do a reading for a person, but they just need to talk. So I do a mixture of both. So there is going to be changes made in my readings. I will be only reading current energies and present moment, unless I will be told to talk about future outcome of some sorts taken from that energy. That's when I'm going to do it. But I also have, on my website, I say, please ask me questions, not when will this and that happen, or how can I. It's not only me liking to read that way. It's the type of reading that can empower you and give you much more control of how you want your outcomes to be. So I'm going to be pretty clear when it comes to my future readings. I'm going to be pretty clear with everyone, and I will still be taken from the current moment. So today is 18th of August. I will still be taking a couple of readings here and there that will be future related, but most of my work will be focused on sitting down with a person, having a Zoom call instead of a pre-recorded video. I can offer those, pre-recorded videos if someone really wants that and they don't feel comfortable. Reach out to me and let me know, if that's the case. I can do the pre-recorded video, but I've noticed throughout time that I have found those Zoom or Skype readings really beneficial and really empowering, and almost like there is an exchange of energy happening between me and the person I'm reading for. So that's why I want to focus on those types of readings. And you know what? When I started doing readings, I only did pre-recorded videos. I would never see a person. I would just know their name and their questions, what they want to ask me, and that was pretty much it. And I think this is a time when I'm swapping things around. That was actually a harder way that I chose at the very beginning when I started reading other people, because sometimes people notice that just by talking to a person you can pick up a lot from their energy already. But since I have overcome a lot of I'd say my own challenges that I have put myself in, I have created, and I have become much stronger now, I feel like this is time for changes. So obviously this type of readings will not be for everyone, and I completely understand that, but I want you to remember that, you know, the key to the future is your current moment. Never forget that. And life is actually really simple if we make it to be in this moment right now when you're watching this video, isn't it? So that's something that I wanted to talk about. And also one more thing, I will still be doing future readings on YouTube as well as, or I can't speak, as well as on my Patreon page. So I'm gonna be doing those, don't worry about that. But you probably have noticed throughout time, even my YouTube videos have changed a little bit and how I do things. It's more focused on advice that you could take with yourself and make changes accordingly, what kind of outcomes you want. A lot of people tend to procrastinate a lot, especially these days, and that procrastination does come from the past issue of some sorts, maybe trauma, maybe the way they were raised or what they saw. So basically my type of readings will be focused on not only reading the cards, but reading your energy. And if I'll feel like there is an issue with some kind of emotion or trauma that you have, I have another way of showing you the origin of where the emotion comes from. And it's gonna be all mixed in a reading, but it can be also called diving into subconscious, because we're just gonna sit down and say, hey, you know, that's the emotion that's connected to this. Let's say if you have a lot of fear, let's check in, let's see, let's remember, let's dive into your subconscious. Where is that coming from? So these types of readings will have mixture of what I've learned so far. It would be tarot, it would be energy reading, and it would also incorporate some of the techniques that I use in introspective hypnosis. So every reading will be different. These readings will probably be up to 1.5 hours, somewhere between an hour or an hour and a half. All of you are different. All of you will need different things. Maybe I'm going to give you references, what kind of course you would be interested in, or what kind of book to read in order to progress more. So I want to be a bit more of a help for those who really need help at that moment, instead of dwelling, you know, on future outcomes that much. And you know me, guys, I do energy check-in anyways, regardless. Even if you ask only about the future, I still focus on your present moment. I give you advice because that's just the way I know that works for me, as well as other people. And if you can find peace within yourself right now and today in this moment, and understand why you're feeling the way you're feeling, or what you need to do to get to where you want to be, that's pretty much all you need right now. There is no need to focus 10 years from now, you know, what's gonna happen. You can change a lot of things until that time. So that's what I wanted to say, and I'm going to finish this very quick video with that note saying life is really simple if you make it to be. Until next time.